This is a special edition of the Morning Swim Show from the Ask a World Clinic in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm your host, Jeff Cummings, and I'm sitting next to a guy I used to chase up and down the pool a few years back, Mike Norment, who is now a swim coach. Mike, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So this is your first Ask a Clinic. What do you think so far?
The first thing I'm thinking about is I wish I'd come earlier. I wish I'd come into previous years. It's been great because the coaches are all the coaches that we read about in swimming world and online, and that we hear about through their various achievements through Olympics and nationals. They're so open. They're willing to talk to you, and a lot of questions that you have as a coach on deck, the sort of the guidance that you need, they're there to answer that question, or just sitting in the talk, you just get so much knowledge, both anecdotal and real useful knowledge to use for coaching. So it's been great seeing old friends and learning about new technologies. It's a great experience. I wish we had taken more time to come to previous ones.
Yeah. Now you were a swimmer at the University of Georgia. You're still in Georgia. You're coaching a swim team there. Tell us about that.
I coach for a program, DeKalb Aquatics, and it was a small team when we started about 8 years ago. We had about 40 kids, and it's grown leaps and bounds to about over 200 kids, and for all age ranges from 4 all the way up to 18. And it's a great program because it's in DeKalb County, which is what the team was named after. It's the most diverse county in Georgia. So wow. Our team reflects that. And I think it makes the team a great place. We're welcoming to everyone. And, we've had some fast swimmers, and it's just been a great experience.
And you were swimming under Jack Bowerly. I'm sure you keep in close contact with him, getting some coaching tips.
I do. Jack, and that's what's interesting about coming here and speaking to coaches like Jack is so much has changed over the 10 years that I've been away from Georgia, or 12 years that I've been away from Georgia. And it's a good opportunity to learn, as you're coaching, and it's sort of the mentoring process that we're seeing throughout U.S. swimming is having coaches at high levels reach to age group swimmers, age group coaches to help develop that talent and give that advice. And I think it's great for the sport.
And it probably feels a little weird now, having been a swimmer all your life, to now be a coach, looking on the other side.
It does. After I finished swimming, I didn't think I would step back into it, but my family sort of really made a push for me to say, hey, just get back into it. And at first I started coaching for 3 days a week, and it turned into something where I just couldn't get enough of it. I love coaching. It feels kind of strange, but I think being a former swimmer, it helps. I can kind of relate to the kids and say, look, I know what you're going through. I understand how you're feeling right now, particularly during difficult parts of the season. I think it just helps, my coaching. Yeah. But I love it. I love being on this side of the pool and being on the deck and not having to actually get in the water and do the work. So yeah. I love it. I can punish them as opposed to, me having to do a brunt of the work.
Yeah, well, it's great seeing you back in the sport, Mike. Great catching up with you again, and I'm sure we'll see you at many more of these clinics.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So that's Mike Norment, now a coach, and I'm Jeff Cummings. Thanks for watching.